Alright, here we are back for round number 5. We are 4 and 0. I have been in this spot twice before, and I've lost the final round to some hilarity, including ridiculous mana screw and so on and so forth. So, we are hoping that that does not happen today. I will keep this hand on the play. He chose to draw. And I've got 3 lands with a Skittering Surveyor, so that's just guess. I've got a ton of top end, which is kind of annoying, but he chose to draw, which just leads me to believe that he's not aggressive, which is good. And, our deck just, has a lot of live draws and wants to get to the late game anyway. So, really, I'm just hoping to draw some lands. Okay. Alright, Forest is actually not bad, because that means that I can grab... Ooh, gosh, actually, I don't know. I've got Bailoff Gorger in my deck. I've got Thorn Elemental in my hand. I've got Imbolus's Clutches in my hand also, and I have less blue sources than I do green sources. This is actually interesting. I also have the option, because this, unless he kills this, this is going in front of this, no question. I'm just no, I'm not trading this. So I could just use Soul Salvage to get it back and then get the color I'm missing. I think I just get Island with the Skittering Surveyor, actually. Both of my duels tap for green. I've got green in the deck. I've got... Just the power level of Clutches is just ridiculous, and I want to be able to cast it if I get to that point. And Thorn Elemental is great, but it costs 1 more than Clutches, and I have more green sources in the deck. So I've got both of my duels, which tap for green. Why can this not fetch non-basics? So yeah, both of my duels tap for green, and I've got 4 forests left. So I've got 6 green sources left in the deck, and then I've also got Llanowar Elves, which is kind of like a source or whatever. And I've only got 4 blue sources, so I'm gonna grab Island. I just think that that's the best heads-up decision that I can make. So if this is... Okay, that's fine. I actually don't mind that. If you want to offer a trade, I will block. Alright, Llanowar Envoy is pretty cool. Go ahead and dunk that guy. I don't think that this card is great. Unless he's got elf tribal synergy crap going on, then this card's not going to be that threatening. I just saw the legendary kind of outline and the everything. So Untamed Kavu, sure. That is a beater. All right, so we drew Swamp. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Windgrace Acolyte. Gain some life. And flip over some gas. Oh, yes. That's going to make Soul Salvage gravy. Alright. So, we're probably just going to bolus his Clutches, the Untamed Kavu. And I think I just chump with the Surveyor here. That seems like a good play. Because if I jump with the Surveyor, it puts it in their yard. So when I salvage on the next couple of turns or whatever, I'm going to probably get back Muldrotha and Rona. So that I can cast Rona, cast this right away. Yeah, I'm just going to chump. I'm going to soak some damage and put this in my yard for later. It's kind of like a weird whatever because of the Knight of New Benalia, but I'm going to Clutches this thing, so... Alright, Partick Wanderer. I still want the Untamed Kavu. So we're going to yoink this guy. Yeah. Another really cool thing, too, is that if he has, a kill spell for it, either of the green or the white ones, then I just get to bring back Muldrotha. Okay, Stop Playing Migration is fine. He did not kill my thing, which is very, very good for me. And he's not attacking either. So this is really good. So I just get to kind of hang back here. So I'm going to Soul Salvage back the Muldrotha and the Rona. And he might just concede on the spot. I don't know how you beat that. It's also a consideration to leave up Syncopate here. But I don't think that I want to do that. Yeah, I think he's just like, how do I beat that? I don't know how he wins. So my cast Rona, exile the Skittering Surveyor. Yep. And I'm just gonna pass. There's a argument to attacking with the Untamed Kavu, but he would just block with 2 Saproling tokens in the night, and I'm not about that. Yeah. I don't know about all that, then. So, I'm gonna take 5. I'm just gonna block like this. He's got a charge, I can almost guarantee it, so I'm not blocking with Rona. He's either got a charge or some sort of pump. Yeah, he's got a charge. Alright. See? He made a heads up play. I'm gonna say 10. Okay. I take 10, friend. Then I get to play what? Knight of Malice, leave up Syncopate? Pegasus Courser. Yikes. Alright, Cloudreader Sphinx is Gucci. 4, 5. Oh wow, Weatherlight. That's really good. And we have Sentinel also, so we can reset the clutches if we have to. Jeez, I don't know, man. This is tough. Because I really want lands too, because I want to be able to like cast like all kinds of crap at the same turn. I've got Muldrotha, and like I want to be able to cast that and like bring back stuff. Huh. I think the play just needs to. I think I top both, but I think I leave Weatherlight on top so that I can. If he's got a removal spell for the Cloudreader Sphinx, then I'm in really big trouble because I'm just going to be taking 6. Then I could cast Weatherlight and at least threaten a block. Actually, that doesn't really do anything. I kind of need removal is what I need. Exile target historic permanent you control. I can't even do that to like reset this to steal that either. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting position. I easily win this game if he doesn't have any interaction, but like if he has a removal spell for the Sphinx or he has a pump spell for the Courser, then I'm just like in huge trouble and I'm just super dead. So I think, despite everything, I think I actually bottom both of those. Yeah, I really think that I just need to find a Vicious Offering. So I think I'm actually just gonna bottom both of these. I just can't afford it. Like if I Weatherlight, like if I cast Weatherlight and leave up 2, like, or just cast Weatherlight and cast Knight of Malice to crew it. Like if he has removal spell, he's gonna attack me for 6, and I go to 4, and I cast Weatherlight, and then I'm forced to chump the Wanderer. I mean, that's not gonna do anything for me. So, yeah, I think I just bottom both of those. I think I really just need to hunt for a what's it called? The Vicious Offering, so that I can kill either the Courser or the 5/5. What's cool too is that I can sack the Kavu to the Untamed or to the Vicious Offering, and then it'll allow me to get this back later. But if he's got removal, then I'm probably just losing this game right off the bat. So if he doesn't, then I get to untap and have Syncopate up to protect against any of that shenanigans. So. Oh, he's just coming in with that. Alright, yeah. Well, I'll block. I will trade. I will happily trade there. Let's just hope he doesn't have like a Lyra or something stupid. Oh, Excavation Element, returning the Wanderer. Okay. The Eldest Reborn. That is not good against this current board position. Oh, I thought this returned it to play. Oh, well, that would have been that card. That would have been stupid if that was the way that card worked. So I could actually just counter that thing. So that works. That's fine. So I'm gonna cast Skittering Surveyor, grab a Forest, put another blocker on the board. Yes. I could get really greedy and like play the Knight of Malice too, but I'm not gonna do that. I want to leave up Syncopate and be able to counter that. It costs 6. So like, if he attacks or taps this for something, that's... I don't know if that's necessarily greedy. I think that's more just freaking stupid. So, I'm just going to counter that. Doesn't look like he has anything else going on. And I don't really have a way to answer that card currently, so... If I'm able to just get Moldothra going... Sure. So we'll just play Moldothra, play Knight of Malice. I'm just going to pass again. I don't want to... I'm at 10. I don't want to just like open myself up here at all. So... He has to have Blessed Light or something. Okay, Baloth Gorger. Thanks, friend. I appreciate it. Yeah. Alright, Woodland Cemetery. And we'll just clutch that guy. And I will pass again. I don't feel a need to really put on like super amounts of pressure here. I've got this controlled up. Moldothra is just gonna generate insurmountable advantage, rather. And I'll start attacking him with his own 7/7 now. So, and the more he chumps too, the better, because then it allows me to cast the Eldest Reborn to eat something meaningful. I'm just going to play Windgrace Acolyte. I want to gain some life and put another blocker on the board for his Pegasi. Play Hinterland Harbor from the yard. And I'll just pass now, I guess. I totally forgot that you can play lands. I should have been playing the land in the graveyard. I don't know how you don't concede here. There's like no way you win, I don't think. Play Forest from the yard. Attack for 7. Maybe he's thinking I'll deck. I don't know. Doesn't seem very likely though. I should have attacked with the Windgrace Acolyte to see if he tried to double block. Because that would have been funny. To see if he's trying to get me to like recast it or something to see if I'll actually deck myself. So he's flooding out. I'm also flooding out, but I've got stuff to do, so we're good. Might as well just cast this thing. Right. Probably just on the, I want to see as much as your deck of as I possibly can. Plan. Yeah, so we're just going to crack in for 14 here. And he's just going to go to 1. And I'm not going to show him any additional cards. There's no sense in doing that. So he's just dead on board. Primordial Worm. Okay. Play Swamp. And we'll just crack in with the Thorn Elemental. No big. He can block if he wants. And he did. And I will assign the damage as the one blocks. And I win. Cool. Yeah, this deck is gross. Played around that charge, though, pretty good there. And, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, so what does he have? He's got a lot of big dorks. He's got the Untamed Kabu 5/5. He's got this 5/5. 2 Pegasi. So I feel like this needs to come in. Do I want anything else? Another Windgrace Acolyte, maybe? I don't think so. Thorn Elemental might be alright, because he's got a lot of big idiots. Pierce the Sky can kill what he jumps also, which is pretty good. I don't really want Broken Bond. I mean, I saw one target, right? I saw the 5/5 artifact guy. What's bad? I don't know. Envoy is not great. Yeah. He's got charge. I need to be aware of that. Syncopate's gonna be good because he's got a lot of big stuff. Yeah, maybe I just trim this Envoy. Maybe I cut the web. No, Weatherlight's good, I think. Let's just shave Envoy, I guess. It's not great. It blocks some things, but doesn't block very well. Yeah, we'll run with this. That could be wrong, but I'm not in the business of dorky 3/2. All right, so this hand is really weird, actually. I'm on the play, and I've got 6 and 7 drop in my hand. I've got an uncastable 3 drop, but I've got both of my main colors and Llanowar Elves to accelerate. I think that this is going to be better than the average 6, but I could be wrong. I'm going to give this a try. I think that this is worth trying. I'll just play the Swamp first. Doesn't really matter. So, yeah. I mean, like, I could definitely get screwed here and just, like, not draw another land or whatever, but, I've got such a good late game with this hand that I really just don't want to throw it away for a 6 that could be bad. Like, I might have to mulligan again. So, alright. I was going to attack for 1 and not play Weatherlight, but now that he's played something that can block, I'm just going to play the Weatherlight. So. Yep, so I can't crew, so I'm taking 2. If I draw blue, then I can really start going. Or that, if that works. Now the question is, do I attack with the Weatherlight or not? It allows me to draw cards, which is pretty good. Maybe. But, it also just holds back his entire team. But I'm not so sure that I care. Because I'm going to be cracking for 4 a turn and drawing cards, and he's going to be cracking for 4 a turn, but then I'm also... well... Yeah, let's definitely get in this turn. And then we'll revisit and see what happens. The other bad thing about Weatherlight is that, like, it flips, like, lands that I need, like, on the bottom. Yeah, see, like, all of those cards just go to the bottom. That's crazy. I guess the reason why I wanted to attack with the Weatherlight also is because I want to hit what's it called? I want to hit Skittering Surveyor so that I can get my blue source, so I can play Rona and Muldrotha and all of that. Ooh, Song of Freyalise. That is a card. So it's kind of unfortunate now that I don't get to attack with the Weatherlight. Well, I mean, I could, but it's probably not recommended. Unless I draw like an island and I can crew the Rona, but then I won't really need to attack with it because... Oof. Yeah, see, I really want to hit Skittering Surveyor so I can cast that. If I crew Weatherlight and attack, then I take 7. And I'm not even guaranteed to hit the Skittering Surveyor. I put 5 cards on the bottom, but there's still like 30 cards left in my deck. So I'm not even guaranteed to hit. I think I just want to chill. This is not a great position for me, but I have to just wait. Because he's going to get a really strong attack on the following turn. He could even like cast a kicked sapling migration here, and that would be probably lights out for me. Yeah. So. Hey, there you go. Little late. This makes them indestructible too, so I mean, I'll play Rona, but pretty sure it does not matter. I mean, that's 8 damage just right there. I'm pretty sure I have to throw away basically my entire team even to survive, and yeah, okay. He's just gonna send with everything. There's no reason not to. Crew Weatherlight block. Take 2. Block. So I take 9. I take 11, and lose everything. And then he's left with all of everything that he's got. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. There's no way I can win this game. There's no combination of cards that I could draw that would ever claw me out of that. His board is just ridiculous. Okay, so maybe we want the Broken Bond so I can kill Song of Freyalise. Maybe. But then I can cut the Eldest Reborn because it's like just not good. Maybe. Or cut Thorn Elemental because I just don't want to have like giant things in my deck. I guess I just didn't realize how aggressive he actually was. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm still going to be on the draw. Thorn Elemental is whatever, he's fine. But I've got Clutches and Muldrotha, which are both good enough. I'm going to draw first. Ugh, gross. This hand is really good too. Like if this was a forest, This hand would be ridiculous, but I have them all. This one I'll keep. Gorger on the bottom. This hand is looking very promising. I would really like to draw a land within the first 2 turns. If I don't, then I'm in decent shape still. Because I can just cast elves. Land. Land me, land me, land me. Oh boy, that's not good. Well, in perfect Moto fashion, I am probably not emerging unscathed here. Alright, that helps a lot. The problem is that I don't think I can cast this, or I don't know if I should cast that. I guess I kind of have to, right? Cast this, get an island, and then if I draw a land, I can cast my 5s. I guess that's fine. So that kind of puts me back. Oh, hurry up, turn off. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. I wanted to cast my candle. I forgot that came in untapped. But if I draw a land, then this is really good. If I draw a land, then I'm in really, really good spot. Then I can scry some more lands to the top with Sphinx. Yes, that was sweet. Okay. So now I get to hit my land drops on time, put a big 3/4 flyer into play. Swamp Syncopate. I definitely want the Syncopate, and I obviously want the Swamp for science. Next turn I can cast Sapling Migration with Kicker, and then I think that is probably good enough to put me in the driver's seat. And then he plays a Primordial Worm. Great. So now... Yeah, actually, never mind. I'm still okay. Because I can cast this with Kicker. And like Candle just shoots that down. Not, like, entirely, but, I mean, I could block with a Sapperling and then shoot it. Not going to attack. There's no sense. I can actually threaten a block here. It kind of gives me a little bit of a gauge as to what he's got as far as tricks. I am just going to chump if he attacks with the Primordial Worm. Yeah. So it doesn't look like he has like Gift of Growth or anything like that. He could have a charge, he could have a removal spell, but I'm just going to chump. If the game goes longer, then I'm in a better position anyways. Just nothing threatening here. Alright, Croson Druid is whatever, that's fine. So now I can have up Syncopate, and I can play Bloodtalk Candle and pass. So now I can leave up Syncopate, and actually might want to consider a gang block here. It's probably not a good idea though, because I lose everything. I'll just like evenly trade with everything. I mean, even though I have Syncopate up or whatever, it's not a great position for me. Alright, now I'm concerned a little bit. I'm gonna block here and then block here. And just let that happen. Considered a triple block on the Croson Druid, but I can actually only Syncopate for 4, so if he has a charge or a cheap pump spell, oh, gravy. Alright, well, we'll just counter this for At some point, if he like wants to trade or whatever, what's gonna happen is that because he has charge in his deck, I'm gonna double block with the Saproling tokens, or he has Benelish Marshal. That also just works, I guess. Should do. I think I'll just do that. Actually, because I can kick that card. Interesting. I don't have anything to get back with this soul salvage, so I kind of like I want creatures to die. But I also want to keep up Vicious Offering so I can sack the Llanowar Elves to kill the Benelish Marshal. I think I just pass. He's probably just passing also, like, I don't think that he has any good attacks. I feel like actually if I were him then I would be just like sending with everything because he's everything but the Marshal, I think. Yeah. That's a good play, I think. So he's flying the Crozen Druid. So I'm gonna put this here, I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put that there. If he's got a charge, then this really sucks. But if not, then I get to sack a creature, kill the Benelish Marshal, sack my Llanowar Elves. So this just eats everything. So I take a lot less damage than I normally would have, and then I just get to eat 2 of his creatures for free. Go to 10. That was really bad for him. Oh, and I just drew Rona. That's gas. So we'll just cast Rona. Get back this Blood Tallow Candle. Cast the candle. And I'm still just gonna pass. I don't really need to be tempo-y and aggressive and stuff. Like, there's too many, like, just random cards that just crush me. So I don't want to put myself in a position to get crushed. See, like, I can easily just like ride the advantage, you know, like cast Muldrotha, cast Candle off Muldrotha, play a land that I flipped with Bargain. Yeah, at this point, I think I just send with the Acolyte. I'm not ever blocking with Muldrotha, but he can't have any good attacks here. And then I just get to cast Candle and use it every turn, so he will never really resolve a threat. I think that that's plenty good enough. Alright. Sweet deal. GG's. Oops. Alright, well, he can't hit the GG's apparently. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Muldrotha delivers. The card is insane. I just get to cast Candle every turn and kill his board, and that's it. So yeah, we 5-0'd and got a trophy. Sweet deal. Lost 2 games in our encounters. And yeah, I think our deck was insane. I think it was built properly. I wouldn't really change anything. Maybe change Thorn Elemental for something. I seem to be boarding it out a lot. I mean, I could have like easily played Broken Bond or Pierce the Sky in the main deck. I could have played. I'm not a huge fan of Gift of Growth. I mean, like, you know, I was all right to just like be trading and using like Vicious Offering when I needed to, and so on and so forth. And yeah, I don't think I needed another Acolyte. I didn't want to be heavy on 5s and stuff. Fungal Infection is just like average. It's not great. Maybe I should have played Scholars. No other real blue cards that I really wanted to have. I mean, Befuddle might be alright, but I'm not really like down for that. Like, I don't have a lot of huge creatures to like block with. I'm really just kind of trying to control the board. But yeah, no, the deck was great. Yeah, what would I change? Probably nothing. Maybe play Lingering Phantom, just because I have so many historic spells. I don't know how many I had. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I had 8 historic spells. Yeah, maybe I should have played Lingering Phantom, but it's another 6-drop that like just, I mean, it's good for longevity, but you know, I didn't really need it that much. But yeah, this deck was awesome. I would like be happy to open this deck or something very similar in any sealed format. Weatherlight was pretty good, especially with like 8 hits or whatever, or 7. Yeah, because it would only hit these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, hit those. But yeah, so that's cool. Unfortunately, I can't crack any treasure chests because I just don't have any. So, and I didn't win any from this sealed. So we'll have to just make do with what we got. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. I will definitely be playing some standard in preparation for the RPTQ, the Team Unified one. And probably be playing a little bit more limited if I can here and there. But yeah, stay tuned. Got new installation, so no more Moto crashing, thankfully. And it's been holding up pretty well since I've installed Windows 10 on a new hard drive. So anyways, thanks for watching. Check out MTGO Traders and Pure MTGO for more videos.